apologize for the late start. Now to the headlines. Tobagonians outraged over newspaper article criticizing Tobago Carnival. Thousands of revelers participate in the Juve and Mass festivities. Tobago tourism stalwart Carlos Dillon passes away, and in sport, FC Phoenix moves into the Tier 1 category of the TNT Premier Football League. Good evening, I am Kristen Salandi, and this is your Tobago Updates television news for Monday, 30th October 2023. Topping the news tonight, ACP Collis Hazel, the gold commander of Tobago Carnival, praised this year's Juve as a success and declared it the safest in the island's 33-year history. Despite the delayed start to the Juve festivities, hundreds of people attended the street festival. Here is more from reporter Tanika Cruikshank.
Turn It Up, the performance by Fog Angels was undoubtedly the largest band along the parade route. The Ravi B Sound Company and other music trucks that joined the band played soca and calypso, while the revelers, most of whom were wearing orange jerseys, danced under the bright sun. This year's festival was held in Scarborough instead of Crown Point, following the significant traffic issue experienced at Crown Point during the 2022 edition of Juve celebrations. The organizers made a decision to relocate the event. The choice was supported by the majority of the carnival stakeholders. After assembling at the Shore Park Cultural Complex, the revelers representing 22 bands traveled along the shoreline through Wilson Road, Claude Noel Highway, and Milford Road. Bands such as Naomi Lynch, The Tobago Experience, Jade Monkey's Mass, Face of Tobago, and iconic mass Gems of the Isle added color and vibrancy to the roadways. The festivities continued at the Shore Park Complex with Muddy's Life, and spectators and masqueraders shared their views on the 2023 Tobago October Carnival Juve.
I feel really excited. It's much better than last year. It had a lot of rain, and I think this year, real people come out, real vibes. Fog Angel is the band to play with, and I'm telling you, next year I'm going to be here.
Yeah, it's the best, it's the best. Scarborough is it. Scarborough is it.
I play mass when I was 15 years. You understand? And I enjoy it because I love it. You understand? And I know for me, I'm from New York. You understand? So I just play and I just come and play.
I've had a fantastic time. This is my first Caribbean Carnival, so I'm very excited. Everything is very... I have no words.
Well, I think it could be a little better, you know what I mean? A little more organization, you know what I mean? And it could be successful. Honest to God, Trinidad people love partying.
Yes, last year I was here, it was nice too, but we had some problem with the weather. This year we get a better kind of weather situation, so people are enjoying themselves. You know what I mean? There's room for improvement as anything else, but in time it will get there and everybody will be having a ball.
And there we have it, the 2023 Tobago October Carnival Experience. Many patrons are enjoying themselves on the road, fun, music, laughter. I am Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
It was all about rhythm, steel, and powder on Friday night as steel bands and patrons gathered for a musical parade through the streets of Scarborough. The event was initiated by Pan Trinbago and marked the start of an action-packed weekend. More on this report from Candice Jackson.
Rhythm. Steel. Powder. Hundreds of people descended upon Scarborough to accompany steel bands as they paraded through the streets. The sounds filled the air, blending with the voices of the patrons themselves as they sang and danced their way along the route.
Traditional carnival characters and Moko Jumbies accompanied the steel band. This marked the second year of rhythm, steel and powder for the Tobago Carnival, and it drew a larger crowd compared to the previous year. This turnout was precisely what Pan Tobago had hoped for. Moore, the president of Pan Tobago, expressed the feelings of excitement and pride in response to the support shown for the event.
What is happening? There is something that is happening in Trinidad and Tobago, re the steel pan. And I believe, and I should give myself some kudos for that, it is because of the dynamic leadership that we bring to the table, where we talk about Pan as being community soul, where we talk about Pan being that voice of peace and love.
While she was pleased with the way the event unfolded, she noted some challenges with the organization of the event itself. She said that the police were not present to manage the traffic, causing a bit of chaos and confusion.
I am extremely disappointed as president of a very important organization in Trinidad and Tobago that we are having this event and traffic is just passing through. I could injure, damage somebody from the band. And this is so total disrespect, and I take serious umbrage to something like that.
From Seymour mentioned that she attempted to reach out to Tobago Carnival Gold Commander ACP Collis Hazel, but was not satisfied with his response. Nevertheless, patrons appeared to have a good time as they danced and sang their way into the midnight hours. Candace Jackson, Tobago Updates Television News.
Sunday's Tobago Carnival Parade of the Bands had a delayed start, yet those who gathered along the main route on Milford Road in Scarborough earlier in the day enjoyed the traditional masquerade festivities that preceded the Parade of the Bands. Reporter Tanika Cruikshank has more.
The procession was scheduled to begin at 11 a.m., but Zane's Carnival production, Blossom the Secret Garden, did not commence until approximately 2 p.m. Next in line was Iconic Mass, led by Dexter Sandy. However, the smaller band, which performed Gems of the Isle, took a long break along the Milford Road to enjoy some refreshments before resuming their festivities. Among the attendees were a mixture of international and regional travelers along with locals, some of whom arrived in Tobago via the last-minute additional flights by Caribbean Airlines. Many of these participants were a part of the entourage with Fog Angels, the largest band on the road at the 2023 Tobago Carnival.
Look, all you know this song? Anybody there know this song? Play for us, Suki. Push your hand in it. 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 Yeah, all you know already. Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Megan Morrison, Assistant Secretary for Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation, also joined the ranks of Fog Angels Band. She noted that the considerable amount of efforts and commitment went into organizing the Tobago October Carnival. Despite facing obstacles, significant advancements were achieved, and the results of the hard work became evident throughout the parade.
Oh, it has been phenomenal from since the ordering to the final end product. It has been awesome. It surpasses my expectation because of the quality of service. This band has designers from all across the world.
Masquerader Kalana James of the Fog Angels Band shared her thoughts on participating in the band.
I just want to say, if you're not with Fog Angels, you're not with the right band. If you're not in Tobago Carnival, you're in the wrong country.
Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Update Television News.
The organizers of the Tobago Carnival attempted to incorporate the majority of the customary events, such as the night mass, into the festivities. However, it did not attract a lot of patrons. Reporter Tanika Cruikshank has more details on this story.
Island Jumbies was the first band to set out from the western end of Milford Road near Coast Guard Post shortly after 9 p.m. on Saturday. This marked a delay in the start of the night mass, which was initially scheduled to begin at 7 p.m. Although several bands including Emerge Welcome to Pandora, Master Ned and Associations, Bow Wow, Country Bookie, the TNT Regiment, Operation Groundhog, and Bitterness Who Drift that night were slated to perform that evening, the turnout was relatively small. However, one of the primary drawbacks was the insufficient lighting along the Milford Road section. To navigate along Milford Road, masqueraders and onlookers had to depend on Tiantex street lights and car lights. Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
More news after the break. Stay with us.
Hey, hello guys, welcome. Come have a seat. Oh, this is so stylish and I love the fabric. Darlings, you must tell us where you got your new furnishings.
We got them locally at Standard. They've got new chic European furniture, crafted from high quality material.
Oh, Standard?
No, it's Standard, their brand new Hive collection.
Experience luxurious European furniture at a price you will love. The Hive collection, now exclusively available at Standard.
You know, who would I ever believe Jessica could take care of a child,
I know, right? I'm a kinship foster parent to my nephew Malik.
Papa, you remind me of my grandmother, you know, when she used to take care of my cousins.
If I didn't step in, I don't know where he would have ended up. Plus, I get support from Children's Authority, training, and counseling.
But Jessica, you not married?
That doesn't matter once you have a safe home and you're related to the child. You're good.
So did this give money to do this?
Yeah, they do give me some money.
So, Auntie, you can buy all my game for me?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Malik, but that money's to take care of you. Okay, smubble up is.
I will not try. Mommy, you can buy.
No.
Wait, I didn't even finish my sentence.
About Lamborghini, you can get lamb stew for lunch.
Auntie Jessica could only come when you come in, because all them does do is talk people business.
Malakay, I'm only going on the bed.
But mommy, the boy don't even live here.
Yeah, go to your bunkers.
What? Bunkers? Where's that?
I think I'm getting pretty good at this.
Welcome back to the Tobago Updates Television News. There was outrage among Tobagonians over the front page of a daily newspaper describing the recently concluded Tobago Carnival as a letdown. The article received widespread criticism on social media, and reporter Candice Jackson has the details.
While many patrons were still recovering from a jam-packed weekend of Tobago Carnival activities, the front page of the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian newspaper went viral on social media. Its headline, Carnival Letdown, sparked outrage. The article associated with the front page outlined criticisms from Chairman of the National Carnival Commission, Winston Gypsy Peters, who noted several shortcomings with the Tobago Carnival and called on the THA to collaborate with NCC for future editions. Immediately, Tobagonians began expressing their disagreement with Gypsy's statements and the headline. Many shared their opinions that the 2023 edition of Tobago Carnival was a success, citing changes made after listening to stakeholders' suggestions, such as centralizing most of the carnival activities in Scarborough. Secretary of Education, Research and Technology, Zorisha Hackett, took to social media to condemn the article for ignoring positive reviews and sensationalizing one man's negative opinions. She posted screenshots of positive reviews from a variety of people. Minority Leader Kelvin Morris, while not directly addressing the article, expressed satisfaction and support for the organizers of the carnival for putting together an enjoyable weekend that attracted both domestic and international visitors. MP for Tobago West, Shamfika Joe, urged her supporters to ignore the headlines, stating that a fantastic time was had by all. She emphasized that this was the second year of bringing the action to paradise, and because Tobagonians are resourceful and resilient, the carnival will continue to improve. Soca artist Benjai also released a video on social media describing the Tobago Carnival as enjoyable and safe, with the potential to grow into a major event. Tobago Updates reached out to the Secretary of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation, Tashia Burris, for comment. We were told that the division is a press release regarding the matter, but at the time of packaging this story, it was not yet available. Meanwhile, the Tobago Carnival was reported to be incident-free by Gold Commander ACP Collis Hazel. He said the police had no reports of serious crime or major incidents, and stakeholders were pleased with the operations of police officers throughout the events. The dates for next year's carnival have been released and are scheduled for October 25th to the 27th, 2024. Candace Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
In a recent update, the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation expressed disappointment regarding an article in the Guardian newspaper titled "Gypsy Unhappy with Tobago Carnival Product." The article featured statements by Winston Gypsy Peters, chairman of the National Carnival Commission (NCC), which the division deemed erroneous and disingenuous. They highlighted that planning for the Tobago October Carnival began in May 2023 and confirmed that they had sought collaboration with the NCC. However, despite multiple efforts and a proposal submitted, there was no formal agreement for collaboration. The division noted that positive reviews had been received for the Tobago October Carnival 2023 and expressed intentions to continue improving the event for Tobago October Carnival 2024. They also wished the NCC success in planning Trinidad Carnival 2024. As the curtains closed on the Tobago Carnival, we sought to hear from participants of Carnival about their experience in this Tobago Says segment.
Rhythm. Steel. Powder. Hundreds of people descended upon Scarborough to accompany steel bands as they...
Tobago mourns the loss of Mr. Carlos Dillon, a visionary leader who dedicated his life to enhancing the island's tourism sector. A driving force in Tobago's tourism industry, he passionately promoted sustainable tourism, leveraging the island's natural beauty and cultural heritage to uplift the economy and improve lives. Serving as head of the Tobago Tourism Agency and later as a private consultant, he tirelessly positioned Tobago as a premier Caribbean destination. Beyond marketing, Dillon actively engaged with local communities, forging partnerships to ensure the industry's benefits reached all Tobagonians. His dedication to sustainability was evident in his efforts to protect Tobago's ecosystems and unique environment for future generations. Tobago Updates joins with the rest of Tobago in extending condolences to the family and friends of Mr. Dillon during this time of grief. Sport is up next. Stay with us.
hello guys, welcome. Come have a seat. Oh, this is so stylish and I love the fabric. Darlings, you must tell us where you got your new furnishings.
We got them locally at Standard. They've got new chic European furniture, crafted from high quality material.
Oh, Standard?
No, it's Standard, their brand new Hive collection.
Experience luxurious European furniture at a price you will love. The Hive Collection. Now exclusively available at Standard.
But this place is boring enough. We don't even do nothing. Let me go somewhere now.
I really want some new things, yes? Then look no further. Portmore is the place for you.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can have anything that your heart desires. Take a look for yourselves. A world of endless opportunities. Feeling hungry? Go get something to eat. Books and stationeries, games, and much more. Portmore, the island's beat.
Thanks for staying with us. 1976 FC Phoenix has moved up to the Tier 1 category of the Trinidad and Tobago Football Premier League. It has been a long time since the Tobago team has been in Tier 1, and sports reporter Marcus Daniel has the details.
1976 FC Phoenix has been accepted to participate in the second season of the TT Premier Football League Tier 1, which kicks off on November 24th. FC Phoenix demonstrated their pedigree by defeating the Petit Valley Dogo Martin United to win the Tier 2 playoffs earlier this month. The Nigel D'Souza coach team was welcomed into the top flight after meeting specific competitive and administrative criteria. Making way for Phoenix is W Connection, a 5-time Pro League winner, which has chosen to take a 1-year sabbatical. The TTPFL had previously announced that there would be no promotion or demotion between the two tiers after the first season. Coach D'Souza was elated to once again have a Tobago team among the top flight on the domestic route. The last Tobago team to compete in the local top flight was the now defunct Tobago United over a decade ago. D'Souza said, quote, "It's a fantastic opportunity for a Tobago team to have a chance to play after so many years. It's also a great chance for the Tobago players because the only way for them to get noticed is by playing at the highest level. We wanted to provide that opportunity and we are happy the league saw it fit to give us this opportunity." The Tier 1 fixtures were also released this past week and Phoenix will open their campaign with the toughest assignment, facing defending champions, Defence Force. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
One of West Indies' top players, Evan Lewis, will be participating in the Dream 11 Bago T10 Blast. His inclusion is heightening the excitement and anticipation for the inaugural tournament scheduled for November. More in this report from Marcus Daniel.
Hard-hitting West Indies opening batsman Evan Lewis was a top pick in the inaugural Dream 11 Bago T10 Blast, which begins on November 16th at the Shaw Park Recreational Ground. Lewis will play for Pirates Bay Rangers, captained by former national all-rounder Nevin Stewart. The draft also featured several leading national players, including Jason Mohammed, Terence Hines, Amir Django, Tion Webster, Jid Gooley, and Mark Dial. Vincentians Simon Hooper and Gideon Pope were selected for the lucrative tournament. Additionally, 36 Tobago-based players made the cut. The tournament will feature 6 franchises: Pirates Bay Raiders, Mount Irving Surfers, Kings Bay Royals, No Man's Land Explorers, Pigeon Point Skiers, and Store Bay Snorkelers. All teams will compete for a chance to win the top prize of $100,000, with second place winner receiving $50,000 and the third place winner getting $30,000. Cohen John, the president of the Tobago Cricket Association, expressed excitement and privilege to host the tournament, citing the success of previous Dream 11 tournaments in Trinidad with a global viewing audience of over 145 million people. Chief Secretary of the Tobago House of Assembly, Folly Augustine, was also in attendance at the draft. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
Stay with us for more after the break.
Rotisserie, mouth-watering fries, salads, combos, and specials galore. Feeling for something to eat? Come and see. Our rotisserie is seasoned to the T. Kicking chicken, masala, and jerk roast. Crispy fries made from scratch. Who do you know can't beat that? Or salads freshly cut and packed. When you taste it, you'll be wanting to come back. So come check us out on number 2 Robinson Street, Uptown Scarborough, Tobago. We open on Saturday nights from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and on Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us at 772-7443 and all social media handles at The Rotisserie Factory.
Jimmy's Holiday Resorts has 1, 2, and 3 bedroom, fully self-contained apartments located at the heart of Crown Point. Minutes walk to the popular beaches, restaurants, bars, and the airport. Enjoy our amazing amenities such as fully equipped apartments, complete with Wi-Fi, AC, TV, and a pool, and a mini-mart on the compound. Call 639-8292 or 8929. Jimmy's Holiday Resorts is your family's home away from home.
Are you flood ready? Recycle and properly dispose of large waste. Avoid sweeping yard clippings or trash into drains. Plant trees to avoid soil erosion. An initiative to help people prevent, prepare, recover. Tatil, where people are people.
Thanks for staying with us. We return to tonight's Tobago Says segment.
Nice. It was very, very, very nice. Congratulations to the Carnival Committee and everything. Just bring a little more steel band. We really needed a little more steel band in the Carnival because Carnival without steel band that come like nothing, you know.
The stretch that we had to walk to come back to the town, instead of going all around to the highway, we could have just, cut a different route and come in closer. But on a whole, it was great experience.
My experience, it was amazing. Everything was well organized. It had no incidents or anything. I had a ball. I will come again.
It was really good. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Enjoyed, obviously, all the soca music. We got to see at least one live performance, which was Terry Lyons, which was really good. Of course, everyone in their costumes.
The experience for us was great. We were here last year for Carnival as well. Actually, we came across with the National Kings and Queens of Carnival in Trinidad. So they brought us across here to showcase all the costumes that we had over there for Trinidad Carnival. So the experience to us was great. It was much better than last year. I would definitely agree to that. We are accustomed getting the appreciation from Tobagonians, especially on the road. So that's something that I really, really like a lot.
It was an awesome experience this year. Really enjoyed myself. Looking forward for next year. There were elements that was better. I was happy that they kept it in town this year. It's really nice to see mass in Scarborough. It was just a nice feel. It was less congested. Although, in my opinion, it had a lot more people taking part. Well,
it was great, excellent, and I see a great improvement from last year to this year.
Jamaica experienced a mid-morning earthquake which caused minor damage across the island. Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced that following this morning's earthquake, there have been no reported casualties, with only minor damage observed during the initial assessment. The earthquake unit at the University of the West Indies reported that the earthquake occurred at 10:57 a.m. and registered a preliminary measurement of 5.6 on the Richter scale. The epicenter was situated approximately 10 kilometers south of Buff Bay in Portland. Reports of the earthquake's effects have come in from Jamaica across the country, prompting the government to take immediate action. Holness assured the public that all necessary protocols have been activated and the government is actively implementing precautionary measures to ensure the safety and well-being of the citizens. Furthermore, he confirmed that disruptions in electricity and internet services have for the most part been restored and the country's airports remained open for regular operations. In response to the earthquake, several buildings were evacuated and classes at some schools were suspended as a precautionary measure. Turning now to the weather forecast from the TNT Met Office. Tonight, expect mostly clear and warm conditions with the possibility of 1 or 2 showers. In a few areas, there's a low to medium chance of a thunderstorm, and the forecasted low temperature is 26 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, anticipate predominantly hot, sunny and breezy conditions, although there may be occasional showers in some areas. There's a medium chance of heavy showers or thunderstorms in a few areas, and temperatures will reach up to 34 degrees Celsius. Seas are moderate with waves up to 2 meters in open waters and less than 1 meter but choppy along the north and east coast. The day starts with sunrise at 5:54 a.m. and ends with sunset at 5:38 p.m. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Recapping the headlines. Tobagonians outraged over newspaper article criticizing Tobago Carnival. Thousands of revelers participate in Juve and mass festivities. Tobago tourism stalwart Carlos Dillon passes away, and in sport, FC Phoenix moves into the Tier 1 category of the TNT Premier Football League. I am Kristen Salandi. Have a good night.